Hi there, my name is Annie. I'm a yoga teacher and an English teacher, and here to help you to find more confidence in your English yoga practices or help you find inspiration for your own yoga classes in English. Today's class is all about digestion, so we're going to fire up the core, create some heat, and twist out all the toxins you no longer need. Get yourself comfy, roll out your mat, and meet me in Sukhasana or meditation pose. Alright, so when you get to your mat, take the skin from underneath your sitting bones so you can really root down. Lengthen the spine. Bring the shoulders on top of your hips, the chin in line with the mat. Let your knees drop, hands on your knees. Maybe close your eyes and just take a moment to arrive on your mat, arrive in your practice. Let go of the day that's far. Let go of any to-do list, any thoughts. Let go of anything that doesn't serve you in this practice or the present moment. Start to check in with your bodies, your mental, your physical, maybe your emotional or spiritual. Just noticing how you feel. And connect to your breath. Without trying to change it, just noticing where it is. If you like, you can set an intention. When you're ready, open your eyes. And on an inhale, lift the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Keep a micro bend in the elbows so your shoulders automatically go down a little bit. Exhale, twist to your left, right hand on the knee, and look past the back shoulder. Inhale, find length. Exhale, twist. Exhale, come back to center. Cross your arms so you're both holding the knees. Fold forward. Not too far. We still want to keep the sitting bones on the mat. And on an inhale, come up again. Lift the arms. Exhale, opposite side. Inhale, find length. Exhale, twist. Try to make yourself really tall so you can breathe deeper. And really benefit from these small movements, just waking up the body. On your next exhale, come out, cross your arms, inhale, find length, and exhale, fold. Just a bit, nothing too deep. Inhale, come back up. And make your way to your back. Come to lay flat on your back and bring the knees into your chest. Maybe find a little sway side to side. And exhale completely, come to center. Hug the right knee into the chest and straighten the left leg out long in front of you. Point your toes down or point your toes up, whichever is more comfortable. But keep your heel hovering above the floor. Try to press the lower back into the mat. Try to press your shoulders into the mat. And feel how your core becomes active. Drop the left heel and take a supine twist towards the left. Straighten the right arm in line with the shoulder. Keep the shoulders on the mat. And pull the right knee into the floor with the left hand. If it doesn't quite get there, don't push it too much. We just want to create these sensations. But still listen to the body, listen to your needs. Inhale. On your exhale, come out. Hug both knees into the chest. Maybe find a little sway. And go to the opposite side. First, exhale completely. Then hug the left knee into the chest. Straighten the right leg in front. Keep your heel lifted and point the toes forward or up towards you. Push the lower back into the mat, your shoulders flat on the mat. Feel how your core becomes active. On your next exhale, drop the right heel and take the left knee up and over to the side. Straighten the left hand in line with the shoulder. And come into your supine twist. Keep your shoulders on the mat and push the knee towards the floor. Breathe. On your next exhale, slowly come out. Bring the knees into the chest. And again, find a little sway. Place the feet on the mat. Press your hands next to your hips. And inhale, lift the hips off the mat. Keep your feet in line with the knees and in line with the hips. So we're creating kind of a triangle shape here. Just a little bit. Stretching out the core muscles. Exhale, come down. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Last one. Inhale. And exhale, down. Now hug the knees into the chest. And maybe find a little sway coming back and forth. rocking along the length of your spine, up and down. Come into a comfortable seat and move over straight away into all fours. Bring the wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Active core, active shoulders, micro bend in the elbows. If you like, you can use blocks to elevate the hands and relieve the pressure in the wrists. On an inhale, drop the belly, lift your head for cow pose. On an exhale, round the spine and drop your head for cat. Just take 2 more. Find your own rhythm. And slide the blocks forward. Come into child's pose. Take in 1 breath here. On the next inhale, lift the right arm all the way up high. And exhale, thread the needle or come into your twist. You can choose to keep your hips up or bring your hips all the way to your heels. Whatever you feel more comfortable with today. On your next exhale, come out again. 1 breath in child's pose. Inhale, lift the left arm up. And exhale, come into your twist. Thread the needle. Last breath here. On an exhale, come out. 1 final breath in child's pose. And if you did set an intention, this is your time to think back. If you want to set an intention now, feel free to do so. Exhale completely. Then lift the upper body towards our all fours. We're just staying a little bit more in front. Spread the fingertips wide, the fingers wide. Press through the palms. Keep a micro bend in the elbows. Push the hips backwards. Curl the toes under. And then lift the knees into your down dog. Turn the insides of the elbows towards the ears. Broaden through the shoulders or broaden through the upper body. And maybe bend your knees, feeling out your hamstrings and your calf muscles. Suck your lower belly in. Lift your sitting bones up high. And stay firm in the fingertips, firm in the ball of your feet. Maybe come to stillness. And if you like, you can spread the feet out a little bit further. to explore your downward dog here. Stay here for 3 breaths. Then bend the knees and slowly with baby steps walk your feet towards the hands. Spread the feet wide so you can place at least 2 fists between them. Keep your knees bent and on an inhale find your version of a half lift. Suck the lower belly in. Keep your spine straight and aligned. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees slightly, lift the arms up to the ceiling. Maybe take a slight back bend. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift your version. And exhale, bring it down. Bend the knees, lift the arms. Exhale, mountain. Inhale, lift all the way. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, hands on the mat, step the right foot back. Drop the knee, untuck the toes. Come onto your back knee and the front foot. You can keep your hands on your hips or lift the arms up high, low lunge. Interlace your hands behind your head and just take one with the elbows together. Bring the forehead towards the chest. Take one breath here. On an inhale, lift. Open the elbows, lift the arms, frame the front foot, lift the back knee and step into plank. Hinge forward, drop the knees, bend the elbows, stay super close to the side body in cobra. Exhale, release, all fours, downward dog. Take one breath here. Bend the knees, walk your feet forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down. Bend the knees, lift the arms, slide back bend. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift all the way. Lift halfway. Exhale, fold down. Step the left foot back, come into your low lunge. Front knee in line with the ankle and your back knee in line with your hip. Maybe lift the arms all the way up. On an exhale, interlace the hands behind the back. Bring the elbows together and drop your head towards the chest. One breath here. And your next inhale, lift up again. Lift the arms, frame the front foot, lift the back knee, step into plank. Your way to Vinyasa or Chaturanga, or just follow me in the lower planks, Cobra and Down Dog. One breath here. Bend the knees, walk the feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the arms, take a back bend. Exhale, hands through center, mountain pose. Inhale, lift all the way up, upward salute. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, this time step to plank. Your way to vinyasa, cobra or up dog, plank, all fours or down dog. 3 breaths. Check in with the alignment of down dog. You know what to do. Press firmly through the feet, the fingertips, the sides of the palms, and roll the inside of the elbows towards the ears. After your 3rd breath, bend the knees, step your feet between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift all the way up, slide back bend. Exhale, mountain. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands on the mat. Step the opposite foot back first into plank. Your way to vinyasa. Cobra or up dog. All the way down. All fours and down dog. 3 breaths. After your 3rd breath, bend the knees, step the feet between your hands. Halfway lift, forward fold. Come all the way up, upward salute. Hands through center and mountain pose. From here, bend the knees and bring the weight into your heels. Keep a straight and strong core and lift the arms all the way up or just in front of you. Inhale here into chair. Exhale completely. Bring the hands in front of your heart and twist to your right. Maybe open into a T. On an exhale, come back to center. Straighten the legs, come all the way up. Mountain. 1 breath. Same thing, other side. Sweep the arms forward, weight into your heels, come into your chair. Hands in front of your heart and twist to the left. Keep your knees in one line, so one is in front of the other. Maybe open into your T. Bring the hands back together, come back to center and forward fold. Bring your feet hip width distance apart and grab opposite elbows to find a little sway from side to side. Back to center, hands on the mat, halfway lift. Forward fold, lift all the way up and come back to your mountain. Bring the feet back together. Let's take 1 breath here. And again, come into your seat, into your chair. Inhale here. And exhale, twist to your right. Open up into a T. Only if you like. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Opposite side, straight away. Open into a T. Back to center. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right foot back. Come into warrior one. Keep your front ankle in line with the front knee and stay grounded through all the corners of your feet. Inhale, lift, arms overhead. Warrior one. Exhale, frame the front foot. Step the left foot next to the right. And your way to Vinyasa. And back to down dog. 3 breaths here. After your third breath, bend the knees, feet between your hands. Come straight into your chair pose and all the way up, mountain. Opposite side, take 1 breath. Bend the knees, slide the arms forward. Twist to your left this time. Open into a T. Exhale back to center. Inhale. Exhale, opposite side. Exhale back to center. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left foot back. Come into warrior one. Take a deep breath here. Check your alignment. Ground through the 4 corners of your feet. Exhale, frame the front foot. Step back into plank. Your way to Vinyasa. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. 3 breaths. After your third breath, bend the knees, step the feet between the hands. Come straight back into your chair pose. And on an exhale, make your way up, mountain. 1 breath here. Inhale. And exhale completely. Lift the right heel off the floor. Step the foot back into your warrior two position. Facing the hip bone still towards the front. Open your arms into a T. Inhale here. And exhale, come into side angle. Bringing the front elbow on top of the knee, pressing in through the elbow, shoulder away from the ear. Feel that line of energy from your pinky toe to your pinky finger, and try to keep your pelvis right underneath the body, so it's not sticking out too much. Inhale here. Exhale, come back to warrior two. Turn all the way around, back to your plank, and your way to Vinyasa. Cobra up dog, downward dog. 1 breath. And bring your feet back to the front, halfway lift, forward fold. Lift all the way, and straight away step back. Warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Pressing the elbow in the knee, away from the body.
And bringing that pelvis underneath the body rather than out. Press through the corners of your feet, stay active. Exhale, back to warrior two. Circle around, back to plank and vinyasa. Downward dog. After your next exhale, step the feet behind your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. From here, bring all the weight into your left foot and straighten the right leg behind you. Come onto your fingertips so your upper body is lifted, but be mindful not lifting the leg up too high. We want to keep the hip bones in one straight line, and it helps to point your toes towards the left corner of your mat into your standing splits. Bend through the front knee. Slowly, with your right knee bent, bringing yourself all the way up to standing. Bring the right ankle on top of the left knee and come into your seat or figure four with the legs. Inhale here. And exhale, maybe release your hands and bring yourself further down for a deeper stretch. Slowly bring yourself all the way back up. Step the left foot behind you. Inhale, lift all the way into your high lunge. Exhale, reach forward and place the right hand next to the left foot and lift up or come into your twist, lifting the left arm up. Inhale. On your exhale, come back to your high lunge. Exhale, frame the front foot, your way to vinyasa. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. 3 breaths. After your 3rd breath, bend the knees. Step the feet to the front, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And stay here for a breath. And bring all the weight into your right foot. Lift the left leg up and slowly start to straighten it behind you. Maybe come onto your fingertips. And remember, if you have your blocks, you can always use those as well. Try to keep your hips in line, pointing the toes towards the right corner of the mat. Stay active through the corners of the right foot into your standing splits. Bend both knees. Slowly lift yourself up back to standing. Your left knee is towards the chest. Bring the ankle on top of the knee and sink down into your seat. Maybe curl the toes around the upper arm and bring yourself into a deeper variation. Slowly make your way back up. Hands up in front of your heart and step the left foot behind you, high lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, come halfway forward. Inhale. Exhale, open into your twist. Opposite side, beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, hands together, slowly turn back into your high lunge. Exhale, frame the front foot and come to Vinyasa. Downward dog and stay for 3 breaths. Bend the knees, walk forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift all the way up. Take a back bend. Exhale, mountain pose. 1 breath there. If you need to grab some water, feel free to do so. Come into our last cycle of Vinyasa. Lift the arms all the way up. Take a slight back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place your hands on the mat. Again, bringing all the weight into the left foot. Keep a micro bend in your knee and lift the right leg behind you. Come into your standing splits. Inhale here. Exhale completely. Bend both knees. Slowly make your way all the way up to standing. Bring the right knee towards the chest and come back to your figure 4. Maybe bring your hands down just like you did before. And when you're ready, make your way all the way back up. Keep the right knee close towards the chest. Grab your big toe with your index finger and your thumb and straighten the right leg out long in front of you. Swing the right arm behind as if you're one big T. Keep a micro bend in the standing leg. And find your drishti or your focus point. Inhale. On an exhale, slowly come back to center. Curl the legs around each other. Take the left elbow underneath the right and come into eagle pose. Maybe let your wings fly. Slowly bring yourself all the way up and let your right leg fly behind you into warrior 3. If you fall out, come back into it and use the floor or your blocks to find some support. When you're ready, step back, high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, come forward. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Place the right hand next to your left foot and lift the left arm up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Frame the front foot and Vinyasa or Chaturanga. Inhale for Cobra or Up Dog. Exhale back to Down Dog. 3 breaths. And every time you come back into Down Dog is a beautiful time to remember the intention if you had one. It's just a moment to connect back to your breath, the sensations, and to notice where your mind goes. And bend the knees. Slowly make your way back to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift all the way up. Take your back bend. Exhale, mountain pose. 1 breath here. On an inhale, lift up 1 last time. Upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, drop down. Place your hands on the mat. Bring the weight into your right leg or your right foot more. Keep a micro bend in the knees and lift the left leg behind you. Come onto your fingertips or use your blocks for support. If you fall out, just come back in. And remember, in any standing or balancing pose, find a drishti, which is a focus point, somewhere you can keep looking at without being distracted, something still. Inhale here. Exhale, bend both knees. Make your way all the way up to standing. Bring the ankle on your thigh and come into your variation of your figure 4. Slowly make your way all the way back up. Bring the knee towards the chest. And grab the toe with your index finger and thumb and straighten the leg out long in front of you. Ground through the corners of your foot. Find a focus point in front of you. Maybe straighten the left arm out long behind you and look back. You'll find that it's easier to do one of these poses on either side. So just be easy and gentle with yourself. Not every day is the same, and not every side is the same. Inhale. Exhale, slowly come out. Find eagle pose. Curling the legs around each other. Bringing the opposite elbow underneath. Keep breathing. Maybe spread your wings. And take the left leg all the way behind. Grab your blocks for support. Take your warrior 3 here. Maybe take the arms out behind or maybe in front of your heart. On your exhale, step the foot back, come into your high lunge. Inhale, exhale, reach forward. Inhale, exhale, open into your twist. Left hand next to your right foot and the right arm all the way up high. Stay active. Press through your feet firmly. On an exhale, make your way back to center. Last vinyasa or chaturanga. Knees down or up. Cobra or up dog. Your way to down dog. And from here, really spread the feet wide. Maybe move your hips from side to side. Then bring your right hand in center and take the left hand to your right ankle. Inhale, find length. On an exhale, find your twist. Firmly root through the corners of your feet, your fingertips, and keep a micro bend in both the knees and elbows. Inhale. On an exhale, slowly come out. Take downward dog to center. And when you're ready, opposite side. Inhale, find length first. Exhale, twist. Inhale. And exhale, make your way back. Come to a regular downward dog. And set the left foot between your hands. Slowly walk your hands towards the center of your mat and come into your wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Interlace your hands behind your back and pull the arms away from the body. Keep breathing long and deep breaths. Keep a micro bend in the knees. On an exhale, release. Bring your hands right underneath you. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bring the right hand towards the outside of the left foot. And inhale with the left arm up high. Come into your wide-legged forward fold twist. Inhale. And exhale, opposite side. Inhale. And exhale, forward fold. This time you can maybe make a little bit of a pillow with your arms. Or just rest your head and your hands on, rest your head where it is, hanging above the floor, and your hands on your ankles. Let's stay here for 3 more breaths. Then go any toxic thoughts, anything that you no longer need. Maybe even visualizing those toxic energies going from your head straight into the mat and the floor below you. You might even want to shake your head. Now bring your hands back to center. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands all the way in line with the left foot. Slowly turn around. Step into plank and straight away lower all the way down. Bring your hands next to your chest. Inhale, lift for cobra. Exhale down. Straighten the right arm in line with the shoulder. Bend the left knee and take it up and over. Open the hips and find a stretch in the shoulders. Take the left arm overhead. Maybe place it on the block in front of you. Or maybe interlace your hands behind you. On an exhale, release. Turn back to center. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Opposite side. Bend your knee and move over. Take the right arm overhead. Or maybe interlace your hands behind your back. On an exhale, release. Back to center. Inhale, cobra. Exhale down. Push yourself all the way up to child's pose. Just one breath here. Lift the upper body and swing your legs to the right side. Come to sit on your bum just behind your legs. I'm going to turn to center so you can see me. And you want to keep the right ankle on top of the left foot. Or the left foot underneath the right ankle. Right, bring the right hand underneath the left knee. Take the left hand towards the waist. Or maybe, if you have very long limbs, you can grab your upper arm. Inhale, find length. Look down. And look over the shoulder. Try to keep your sitting bones on the mat. And enjoy the stretch in the neck. Maybe in your hand, your wrist. Maybe even your side body. On an exhale, slowly release. Take the hands behind you and switch sides. Opposite ankle on top or above. Take the left hand underneath the right knee. The right arm towards your waist. If you like, you can grab your upper arm. But try to keep your sitting bones on the mat. Inhale, find length. Exhale, look down. Inhale again. Exhale, look past your shoulder. And breathe in. On an exhale, make your way back to center. Come onto your hands and bring the soles of the feet together in front of you. Come into Baddha Konasana or butterfly. Grab the toes, the tops of the feet or your ankles. Find length in the upper body. And on an exhale, come down. Bring the elbows in front of the shins. And take a breath here. You can keep your elbows inside as well. Whatever is more comfortable. Take one final breath here. And make your way back up. Grab your knees, bring them close together and come to sit flat into staff pose. So just taking one breath here to straighten and neutralize the legs. And then maybe bring your bum a little bit more to center and come to lay flat on your back. Bring the knees towards the chest. And if you like, you can come into shoulder stand. Bringing the legs behind you first into owl pose. Really rolling the shoulders underneath the body. Bringing the elbows in line with the shoulders. Your hands with the fingers up towards your bum or towards your hip. To your hips. What is this? Like your sacrum. Maybe lifting one leg and lifting the other. Press through the elbows. Keep your hands on your back. And instead of trying to keep your legs together, maybe spread them apart and bring the ankles in line with the knees in line with the hips. Straighten it out in an alternative way. Bring your chest towards your chin to the ceiling. So there should be no pressure in your neck at all. It all comes from your shoulders and your elbows. Inhale. On an exhale, you can bend your knees and slowly make your way back to plow pose. Release your hands, bring them onto the mat, and little by little, vertebra by vertebra, making your way back down, knees into your chest. Straighten the legs out long. Again, pushing the elbows into the mat. Maybe creating a little bit of an opposite effect in the spine. to neutralize, pushing the hip bones, the sitting bones in the mat, your elbows in the mat, and creating a curve in the lower and mid back. If you like, you can place your toes on the mat and lift your legs as well. Slowly come all the way down. Take the right leg back into center. One last time, supine twist. Your variation. With the left leg out long, or your foot, all your limbs connected. Slowly come out. Opposite side. Left leg up and over. And take the same variation as you had on the other side. Turn back to center. And if you do need anything else, you can take a happy baby, any other variation of supine twist. This is your time. Otherwise, you can meet me in Savasana. Take your time, no rush. When you're nice and comfy in your Savasana, try to just take this last moment for yourself. Notice the sensations in the body. Notice how you're feeling right now. Slowly bring some movement back into your fingertips. your toes, your hips, your shoulders. Maybe connect back to your breath. And bring the knees back into your chest. Let yourself drop to one side. And push yourself all the way back up to seated. Take one final breath in. Acknowledging yourself for showing up to your practice. And working on your mental, your physical, emotional, maybe your spiritual health. If you like, you can set a new intention for the rest of your day. And you can take the intention you had for this practice with you the rest of this day. Namaste.
Thank you for joining today. If you enjoyed today's practice, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and maybe share it with your friends. I will see you guys soon again.